Igor, I need to tell you something. Remember when you asked me why the lurkers stay away from our village? I wasn't entirely honest with you.
All right.
I don't know exactly how it works, but Matvey has a way of keeping these creatures at a distance. He has this strange powder. He calls it dust, but it's secret. Only a handful of people even know it exists.
Dust? Why are you telling me about this?
Because I can see you for what you are now.
And what's that?
A forthright and honorable man. Maybe a little awkward in social situations. Anyway, it'll help us in your heist. You should get your hands on some as soon as possible.
Well, if it works, there must be something to it. I should definitely look into it.
You should.
Okay, I'll check it out first chance I get.
These old bones need a rest, Mercy. You must head out by yourself this time.
ครับวันนี้เดี๋ยวเราจะมาทำภารกิจ Dead Forest กันนะครับ Black Stalker นะครับในหมู่บ้านของเอลกานั้นมีสถานที่2-3 แห่งนะครับที่ยังคงยืนอยู่ได้นะครับตั้งแต่เงานั้นได้ปรากฏนะครับที่จะไล่มันทั้งหลายออกไปทั้งหลายจะใช้แป้งที่มีความพิเศษนะครับฉันต้องการที่จะทดสอบมันและก็จะค้นหาว่าทำไมชินโบไลถึงหลีกเลี่ยงมันนะครับ
Magic powder? It's not really your style to believe in such things, is it, Igor? Still, if there's any truth to it, it could be your best chance to defeat the shadows, and perhaps even him, the Black Stalker.
Watch out for those bastards, Igor. I heard on the radio that they're sending more troops to Red Forest.
Olga, I think I found some of this. What did you call it? Dust?
Stay vigilant. There could be lurkers nearby. Those things are never too far away.
Hey, you! Where do you think you're going?
Don't shoot. I'm friendly.
Friendly my arse. Turn around and keep walking until you disappear.
Why so hostile? I helped you guys out, remember? I need to speak with Matvey.
Did you now? Olga's gone and Kostya is missing. Probably because of you. Some help.
นี้แล้วก็มาที่ค่ายของเอลกานะครับแล้วก็เราจะเข้าไปพบเมทิฟนะครับแต่ว่าทหารยามมันไม่เชื่อเรานะครับทีนี้มีคำถามว่านี่คือสิ่งสำคัญนะครับทำไมผู้ชายคนนี้มันไม่พูดแบบง่ายๆนะครับมี3คำตอบที่เราจะตอบครับข้อ1 B adamant คือให้เรายืนกรานยืนหยัดต่อไปนะครับข้อ2ก็คือเสนอผู้ช่วยนะครับข้อ3บอกเขาให้ว่าเธอละทิ้งกำลังละทิ้งไปนะครับเราเลือกข้อ3ก็ได้นะครับบอกเขาว่าออก้านั้นอยู่กับเรานะครับ
Okay, I'll be going now.
Good idea. Make yourself scarce, friendo.
Did you hear that? Can you talk to this guy?
Talking to this half-wit is a waste of time.
Any suggestions?
Go to the cemetery. At least that's what we call it. Matvey used to visit there from time to time. Maybe you'll find him there. Or Kostya.
ตอนนี้เราก็ได้ตอบเป็นว่าเราจะไม่เข้าไปนะครับแล้วก็เอลกาบอกว่าให้เราไปหาแมทิฟที่อีกที่หนึ่งนะครับก็คือที่จุดนี้นะครับ
Jesus. This isn't really a cemetery, is it? It looks more like a mass grave.
I know, but it gives this awful place a kind of dignity, doesn't it? NAR used to dump bodies here. Phosphorus, slaked lime. In time, it'll burn everything up. I found my mom there, what's left of her.
What? Why didn't you tell me? Any other secrets you'd like to share?
I didn't want you to know about this place until now. Besides, everyone has secrets. The only question is, how harmful are they?
I'll check the bones, if you don't mind.
แล้วก็กำลังเช็คเศษซากกระดูกนะครับ
Unbelievable. Is it possible they were telling the truth?
What's going on?
Remember when I told you about Chernobylite being a giant turtle that supports the Earth? It could be true. Well, at least partially.
What do you mean?
It seems to be organic. Moreover, it shows signs of basic cognitive functioning. To put it plainly, it learns. That's why it avoids the lye and phosphorus. Incredible. That explains why the shadows won't touch it. I have no idea how Matvey came up with this, but he hit the jackpot.
You can tell me the rest when you get back. Bring the dust.
I told you to return to the UK, Igor, but I see you didn't listen. Well, it's understandable in a way. You're constantly interfering in everyone's business. You're the wild card of the zone. There's no telling if you'll end up on the side of the heroes or the rats.
You're talking gibberish.
You think I don't know you've been talking to Semenov? Perhaps even Kozlov? Who else, I wonder? But your little gang of misfits and rejects has no idea you're playing both sides.
How do you...
You really are naive, aren't you, Igor? Like a lost little boy. That big brain of yours still can't comprehend what's really going on. Perhaps you're not so special after all.
Rat? Why did he call you a rat, Mousy?
They're using you, and you can't even see it. Did you ever think to stop running everyone's errands for 5 minutes and ask yourself why you're here? Why you're really here?
You're insane. Chernobylite is messing with your mind. Listen, I never sold anyone out. Someone sent me a picture of Tatiana, and I saw her in my dreams. She called out for me to find her.
You're a goddamn liar. She would never. No. You don't belong here.
It's the truth, and I can tell you believe it.
You're delusional. Semenov used a photograph to lure you here, to get you to mess with my plans. He made you his puppet, whether you realize it or not.
แบสต็อกเกอร์ก็บอกว่าคนที่เราตามหาซิทยานั้นไม่มีนะครับเป็นกลหลอกของใครบางคนนะครับเพื่อที่จะ ให้เรามาเข้ามาอยู่ในพื้นที่นี้นะครับมีคำตอบ3ตัวเลือกให้เราตอบนะครับแต่ว่าเราสามารถตอบได้คือข้อที่3นะครับคือปฏิเสธการทำงานกับ NR คำถามคือว่านั่นมันนรกอะไรหรือที่เขาทำงานอยู่ฉันไม่เคยทำงานกับสมานอฟหรือโคซอฟนะครับ
I was never anyone's puppet, neither Semenov's nor Kozlov's. Besides, why do you even care? They're your pals, aren't they? You're as much a part of NAR as they are. You work together on Chernobylite.
Yet again you show off your profound ignorance, as if it was something to boast about. You know nothing about me, nothing about my work, nothing about Tatiana. Or perhaps it's not simple ignorance. Yes, perhaps it's something intentional. You've been its unwitting tool this whole time. How could I not have seen it? It's gotten into you, manipulated you from the inside, compelled you to act out its will. You think you control Chernobylite, but in fact, it controls you, your emotions and wishes, your feeble hopes. You've been its slave all along. I have my own plans, and they don't involve you. Not yet, anyway. I'm not going to kill you, not today. You can thank her for that. But I can't make any promises about the future. Who knows what the future will bring? I sincerely hope I never see you again, Igor.
ครับตอนนี้เราก็ทำภารกิจเสร็จแล้วนะครับเดี๋ยวเราจะกลับไปที่พักกันนะครับ
So it was you. It has been you this whole time.
What the hell are you talking about? I've put up with your crap long enough. I think it's time we had a conversation.
Oh, yes. Definitely, Igor. Or should I call you son of the Rat King?
This is nonsense. Every day you're seeing ghosts and talking shit. And now this. How is anyone supposed to take you seriously, Tarakan?
It's Sergei.
What?
My name is Sergei. I remember now. You see, the Rat King has always been with me, for as long as I can remember. I accepted it as my life's calling. The mission to hunt him down, expose him, prevent the end of the world. But I never truly knew why. It was almost like I was born in this place, destined to wander the marshes and woods. Except that I wasn't born here. I was reborn.
I don't follow.
I always felt there was something hidden inside of me. A terror scratching at my soul from the inside. But there was no way for me to grasp it. It was too deep to reach it. But when I heard the Black Stalker talking to you, talking about Tatiana, everything came back to me. Just like that.
You're saying you lost your memory somehow, and now it came back? Is that it?
It was like a dam bursting. A flood of... I'm still trying to figure out what it all means. I remember my childhood in a monastery far, far away from here. My father was an Orthodox priest. My mother, a devout, God-fearing woman. She would tell me bedtime stories about the approaching apocalypse. About the king of rats who will rise from the underground and herald the end of the world. I remember my daring escape from that haunted place. My studies. at Leningrad Polytechnica. The KGB seeking me out for my natural talents in mathematics and electronics.
You were the KGB? Who are you really? I wonder if maybe you just finally lost it, old man.
Hardly. I'm more lucid now than I've been in decades. I was assigned to the Duga project. I didn't know what it was at the time. When I found out, well, I raised some objections. I remember Tatiana. We both paid the price for trying to expose them. My former colleagues pumped me full of psychedelics and had me locked away in a mental institution. The things they did to me, unimaginable. Electroshock, LSD, massive doses of psilocybin. Sergei Vasiliev was gone, drooling and shitting himself in a padded cell. When I finally woke up, I was Tarakan, the holy warrior sworn to combat the forces of the Rat King.
I'm sorry, Tara. Yes, Sergei. But this all sounds a bit...
I can't trust you anymore, Igor. The Chernobylite is in you now. I can't even be sure I'm actually talking to you, or to this thing.
What? Now you're really talking crazy. We don't really know what this thing is. And besides, it influences everyone, even you.
This is different. What that Black Stalker said about Chernobylite, and you confirmed it yourself today at the mass grave. It's a living thing, a beast with 1,000 of faces. You are one of those faces.
Please, listen.
No, I'm done listening. All this time I've been searching for a man. But Chernobylite is the Rat King, and you are its lackey. It manipulated you to come to the zone. Semenov may have sent you the picture of Tatiana, but it was Chernobylite that brought you here.
What are you talking about? I kept dreaming about Tanya, and...
Ask yourself, were you dreaming? Or was the Chernobylite perhaps dreaming you? Who are you really, Igor? What are you? I pity you, Igor. I'm leaving now, but this isn't over yet. You are an abomination. I cannot let you roam free.
You know, I hate to rely on anyone, old-timer, but I really need your help.
Igor, my injuries need attention. Can you get me a first aid kit? I'm wounded, Igor. Can you get me a first aid kit? Appreciate it. I feel better already.
Can we swap some stuff, Olivier?
Sure, whatever you need.
Igor, you gotta help me. I'm wounded. Thanks. I usually take care of myself, you know?
Hi, Olga. I was wondering if you could share some of the know-how you've picked up in the zone.
I'd be glad to. But here in the zone, you must be self-sufficient. You don't want to end up worm food.
Fantastic. I'm ready to learn, oh great huntress.
No jokes while we're training or I'll smack you upside the head. Got it? Okay, Igor, let me introduce you to your new best friend, the AK-47. Beloved weapon of revolutionaries and freedom fighters for decades. Some countries even put it on their flag, because it played such a big role in claiming their independence. But enough history. I'll give you some pointers to help you understand the weapon's full potential. The biggest challenge is compensating for recoil in automatic firing mode. You must learn to control it. Don't worry, the cans won't shoot back. Do your worst. Or best. Ready? Commence firing. Not bad at all. You sent many of them to can heaven. Okay, Professor, I think you've learned the basics. What can I do for you, Professor?
Hi, Olga. I was wondering if you...
I'd be glad to.
Fantastic. I'm ready to learn, oh great huntress.
No jokes while we're training or I'll smack you upside the head. Got it? Alright, here we go again. Time for the next lesson, Igor.
Oh, I'm sure it's going to be even more fascinating than the last one.
I advise you to take this seriously. You wouldn't make fun of someone teaching you how to handle C4, would you?
Probably not.
Of course you wouldn't. So imagine this. Every piece of junk you stash is a brick of C4. You have to place it gently, wisely, and efficiently, otherwise it'll explode.
To my knowledge, canned food doesn't...
Don't interrupt. Why do you take everything so literally? It's a goddamn metaphor, goddammit. If I ever get to meet Tatiana, the first thing I'm going to ask is what she ever saw in a tedious egghead like you.
You and me both.
Anyway, you have to be careful and mentally present when arranging your shit. Trust that your life depends on it. That's lesson number 2.
Okay. What's lesson number 3?
It's called believe.
Believe in what?
Believe that you will find whatever you need in your bag without checking. Women practice this all the time. What do you say, student?
I want to believe.
Nice job. It's so great to work with someone who actually cares. I'm tired of whiny people's bullshit.
I know you're there, Professor
Kaminyuk. Answer the radio. We need to have a little chat. I've got something that may interest you, Igor. Please.
Are you...
General Kozlov, in the flesh. I need to talk to you. Again.
Why should I trust you?
I don't need you to trust me. Simply listen and draw your own conclusions. But not here. Red Forest. Next to the train station. Come alone.
ตอนนี้ก็ซอฟได้ติดต่อเรามาทางวิทยุนะครับให้เราไปที่จุดนัดพบแห่งหนึ่งนะครับอารมณ์ตามลำพังหรือเราจะถูกหลอกที่มันจะเป็นการหลอกเราไปฆ่าเราให้ตายหรือไม่นะครับตอบข้อหนึ่งคำถามความในดวงใจของเขาแล้วก็ข้อสองพยายามที่ค้นหาว่าเขาต้องการอะไรนะครับเราต้องการข้อมูลมากกว่านี้นะครับเราจึงตอบเขาว่า try to find out what you want พยายามที่ค้นหาว่าเขาต้องการอะไรนะครับ
What's so important that it can't be discussed on the radio?
A matter of life and death. Perhaps yours, perhaps someone else's. You'll have to meet me to find out.
I don't like this one bit.
I know, Professor, but be there anyway. There won't be another chance.
That was Kozlov, right? What did he want?
Some FaceTime in the Red Forest.
The Red Forest? You can't go. It's too dangerous.
Oh, no shit, it's dangerous. When did that ever stop you from sending me on a mission? I'll take every precaution.
But all Kozlov has to do is pull a gun and blow your brains out. That's a hard no.
ตอนนี้โอลิเวอร์ก็บอกว่าบางทีโคซอฟอาจจะมีแผนพาเราไปเกลี้ยกล่อมเพื่อจะล้างสมองนะครับข้อหนึ่งก็คือว่าให้เราเชื่อโอลิเวอร์นะครับข้อสองคือเรายืนยันที่จะไปโดยลำพังนะครับแล้วเอาข้อ2แล้วกันนะครับเพื่อไปพิสูจน์ดูว่าโคซอฟนั้นต้องการอะไรนะครับ
I appreciate your concern, Olivier, but I've already decided. I'm going.
I see. Do what you have to. Just don't let him get into your head. He knows that together we're a real threat. He might try to break us in a different way. Remember to stay on the radio, okay? I'll help you from here any way I can.
Sure. Don't worry so much, Olivier.
Someone has to.
General Koslov, head of NAR security. A man from the past with a past. I know his kind. They say they want a happy, quiet life, but they are addicted to war and suffering. I feel you still don't know exactly who you can trust. I know you like ample time to think things through, but you need to start making hard choices, even if you don't have all the details.
For the record, going to this meeting is dangerous. Going alone is downright stupid. Watch out for any sign of an ambush, okay?
I will. This must be the place.
Keep your eyes peeled. I could use a smoke.
Everybody out, you're surrounded!
Like hell? How about this? Fuck off.
We know that you're harboring a terrorist. Her name is Olga Asapienia.
Who? I think you boys got the wrong fucking address.
We only want her. No one else needs to die. Open the fucking gate or we torch the place. You've got 1 minute.
Either Olga comes out or everyone dies. This is your last warning.
Well, what do we do now? We can't come back empty-handed. Kozlov will kill us.
Yeah, this sucks. But is she really that important?
Hey, shut up, both of you. You already forgot what this bitch did to Andre? It's not about Kozlov's orders. It's about fucking payback. Hey, you inside, this is your last chance. Make a decision. Hand that bitch over or we start shooting. Well, what's it gonna be?
Wonder what the
Let me tell
quartermaster
you
made for
how
dinner
it's gonna
tonight.
go.
Hope it's
Yes.
not more fish. I
You
hate
leave
fish.
now, or you can have serious problems.
We're going to let them get away with that.
Shut up and let me think. Okay, ammo check.
Last mag.
Same. All work and no
Shit!
play.
We can't storm the village. There are more shadows coming. Shit! Alright, I'm sending the extraction code. The boys will bail us out.
Patrolling Pripyat almost makes you wish you were someplace else.
They won't bother you anymore.
A tough guy, huh? Well done. Usually these arseholes don't venture this far because of the lurkers. Anyways, thanks. We would have dealt with them ourselves, but I guess you saved us the trouble.
Show me your hands.
I didn't come here to play cops and robbers, Professor Kaminyuk. If I wanted to get rid of you, you'd be making your bed in a lime pit right now.
ตอนนี้แล้วก็มาพบกดสอบนะครับ
I can't wait.
There's a helipad with an abandoned helicopter next to the railroad. Go there, find the button that powers it up, and press it.
What's that supposed to do? Blow me to bits?
No, no harm will come to you. Please, indulge me. Then come back and we will talk again.
ตอนนี้กดสอบก็ให้เราไปที่จุดเฮลิคอปเตอร์นะครับ แล้วก็กดปุ่มอะไรบางสิ่ง
Forget it, Igor. If Kozlov has something to tell you, why didn't he just say it?
What are you saying?
It's all an elaborate trap. They're going to stuff you into an old tire and set it ablaze. I've seen it many times before.
Not a very attractive prospect, but I have to get to the bottom of this.
ตอนนี้โอลิเวอร์ก็โทรบอกว่ามันอาจจะเป็นแผนของกดสอบนะครับ ที่จะหลอกให้เราไปที่จุดเฮลิคอปเตอร์ แล้วก็ให้เราระวังตัวไปรอบด้านนะครับ
I Why so sad, my love? What's going on?
I just learned that
What is it?
it's my mom. She's dying. She's being diagnosed with leukemia, and...
Oh my God. I'm so sorry, my love. I had no idea.
Nobody did. She's been hiding it this whole time, and now it's too late. How could she? I would have taken care of her. Promise me something, Igor. Promise you'll never hide things from me.
Of course, my love. I promise. I'm at the helicopter. Kozlov wasn't lying about that, at least.
So you think you can trust him now? You can still back out, you know. Come back and we'll hunt this bastard down together.
There's an underground bunker beneath the helipad.
Don't go in there. Please. Let's regroup and we can figure out what to do next.
I'll let you know what I find. Interesting.
I'm losing you. Igor?
Olivier, can you hear me? The concrete must be blocking the signal. Surveillance equipment. Can't be Soviet. It looks cutting edge.
ตอนนี้เราก็มาพบเอกสารที่ห้องใต้ดินนะครับเขียนว่า Koba DVR 24 Transcript Session 13.8 โอเคบูวิดิสนี่คือใครที่กูว่าคำถามที่ดีกว่าคำถามคือเธอคือใครโอเคถามว่าอะไรหรือที่ตอบว่าฉันเด็กๆเมาซี่ฉันเป็นเด็กฉันรู้ที่ซึ่งเธออยู่และฉันรู้ที่ซึ่งเธอกำลังมองหาใช่หรือให้เราทำสิ่งนี้อย่างพอเพียงตอนนี้ที่ก็ฟังฉันมีบางสิ่งที่จะแสดงเธอบางสิ่งที่สำคัญมากแต่เราจะพบมันในตัวต่อตัวนะครับที่พูดว่านี่ไม่ใช่บางสิ่งที่จะอธิบายมันจะต้องเห็นด้วยนะครับเคพูดว่าฉันไม่รู้ว่าเธอคือใครแต่ฉันไม่ใช่เดินอย่างคนตาบอดเข้าไปในคนบางสิ่งนะที่พูดว่าตาบอดหรือช่างโชคดีไม่ใช่หรือ on the category ฉันปัดถามว่าสำหรับเธอที่จะเห็นพบฉันที่ลูก้าเรกานะครับเธอรู้แน่นอนว่ามันคืออะไรใช่เคตอบว่าลูก้าเรกาเหรอนี่คือนรกใครกันเนี่ยโกบ้า DVR 24 Transcript Session 8.8 ครับแล้วก็โกบ้า DVR 24 Transcript Session 8.8 เคถามว่านี่คือใครเกมตอบว่านี่คือใครหรือเธอคือริทัศน์หรือมันเป็นพื้นที่แดนรถไปเดเวย์เธอสนุกกับสิ่งนี้ที่เธอพักเหลือเธอคิมานอฟเคมิเชลฉันอยู่ในต้องการของบางสิ่งเห็นเพราะว่ายินดีด้วยกับสถานที่นั้นแสดงว่าเธอจะทิ้งมันในสถานการณ์เดียวกันที่เธอพบมันจะพบความจริงที่เธอรู้แต่ว่าไม่เดี๋ยวนี้เราต้องการจะพูดเป็นธุรกิจแอนตันแอนด์โรเวอร์อยู่รอบๆไหมโอเคพูดว่าแอนตันอยู่เขาได้ถูกฆ่าหรือเพียงแต่ว่าโอ้ของฉันน่าสงสารเหลือเกินก็เป็นคนดีคนหนึ่งบางทีก็ดีแบบดีแบบดีเกินไปใช่ฉันขอซิก้าสุดท้ายของฉันก่อนนะว่าอะไรที่จะฆ่าเขาได้เคพูดว่าฉันก็ไม่คิดอย่างนั้นเธอต้องการอะไรหรือมิเชลเอ็มตอบว่าฉันต้องการเธอที่จะกลับไปมีชื่อก็ช่วยฉันปัดกวาดฐานข้อมูล NER แล้วก็เอ็มก็พูดว่าแล้วก่อนที่เธอจะเริ่มต้นเกี่ยวกับสิ่งนี้ฉันรู้ว่าเธอก็ไม่ใช่นักวิทยาศาสตร์นะฉันได้เดินตามเธอผ่านสิ่งนี้มา
Someone's keeping tabs on me in our little warehouse operation. But I've got everything here. My exact words, my plans. But how? Is the place bugged?
ไปแล้วก็กลับไปที่โคซอฟนะครับ
Olivier, come in.
Where did you go? Thought I lost you for a second there, buddy.
I found a bunch of surveillance hardware in the bunker.
It must be an old Soviet facility. I wouldn't worry about it.
That's not all. I also found intel about me and our mission. Someone is listening to everything we say in the warehouse.
Are you certain? Maybe it's just old intel the KGB gathered on you.
No way. The equipment looks brand new and, God damn it, Olivier, someone's been tracking our every step. We need to talk. I'll come back soon.
You've seen it. I can see it in your eyes. What do you think?
That's what I should be asking you. Are you spying on us?
My dear Professor, you have a brilliant mind for science. But reading people is not your strong suit. No, I'm not spying on you. That is the hidey hole of a rogue operative. To be honest, I only recently discovered it. I'm not sure who he's working for, but I do know who he is.
Yes, General?
A military man with connections to a foreign agency. Canadian, perhaps?
ต่อไปเราก็จะถามคำถามเขาว่าทำไมเขาถึงแสดงให้ฉันเห็นสถานที่นี้นะครับก็หนึ่งถามเกี่ยวกับเหตุผลของเขานะครับ
Why did you show me this? Not out of sympathy for my cause, I assume.
You assume correct. I have my own reasons. Helping you in this case serves my own interests. I don't know exactly why you're here, Kaminyuk. I'm not entirely sure you know either. You think you know. You have a hunch. Let's say a feeling that you're chasing. You may find it hard to believe, but we're not so different, you and I. We both lost someone. Someone important to us. Someone close. Now we're trying to get that person back. We're all just pieces on a giant chessboard, at the mercy of powerful forces. But much remains unclear, and even a lowly pawn may turn out to be a queen.
ต่อไปคำถามที่2ถามโคซอฟเกี่ยวกับโอลิเวอร์ฉันสามารถเชื่อบุคคลที่ไม่ถูกต้องนั้นหรือโอลิเวอร์ทำงานให้ใคร
Enough riddles. You think he's a Canadian?
Your best buddy Olivier has been with you the entire time. He's the only person with access to you 24/7. Think about it. Set your emotions aside and you'll see it's the only logical answer. He's working for someone. NAR, maybe. If that's the case, he reports to someone higher in the chain of command even than me. But the whole operation is off the books. So there's definitely something unusual here. Otherwise, I would be the one to handle it. คำถามสุดท้ายก็คือสรุปนะครับฉันสามารถเชื่อโคซอฟได้หรือไม่ข้อ1 That's a lie นั่นคือคำโกหกโคซอฟพยายามที่จะดึงเขาเข้าไปในหัวของฉันต้องการที่จะรำลึกถึงใครที่เป็นเพื่อนของฉันจริงๆ2บอกว่าเชื่อเขานะครับ
ถ้าโอลิเวอร์นั้นหักหลักฉันใช่หรือไม่ฉันก็ยังคงจำเป็นที่ต้องหาอะไรที่กอซอฟต้องการฉันนะครับวันนี้เราจะเลือกเพื่อนหรือว่าจะเลือกเหตุผลว่าเราจะไปหาความจริงกับเขานะครับเอาเลือกข้อ2แล้วกันนะครับบอกว่าเราอาจจะเชื่อว่าหรือว่าอาจจะทำงานให้หน่วย ADR นะครับ
Let's say I believe you. I'm curious where you're going with this.
Treat this information about Olivier as an olive branch of sorts. Do you think I enjoy playing evil Colonel Kurtz in this jungle? No, I do not. I came here believing this would be the last assignment of my career, that working in the private sector would allow me to retire someplace nice with my nephew. Gleb. I'm his only remaining kin. My brother, his father, died in Chechnya. Instead, I've become entangled in a questionable business run by greedy corporate rats and their shady scientist stooges with a god complex. When they sensed I was unhappy, that I might leave, they took Gleb, hid him from me as part of a mysterious safety protocol. In reality, he's a hostage.
Am I supposed to feel sorry for you?
No, not for me. I've done things I'm not proud of. But Gleb, he could grow up to be a decent man. Help me find him, and I will help you find what you're looking for. Who you're looking for.
This can't be a coincidence. There was a little kid, about 10 years old.
What? You better tell me what you know, or this conversation won't continue in such a polite manner.
A real hunter doesn't kill cubs. Tell Kozlov he can pick his kiddo up from the village, but I'm still coming after him.
ตอนนี้มี2คำตอบนะครับบอกว่าโอเคซอฟว่านั่นคือความจริงกับข้อ2ให้เราโกหกถ้าบอกว่าโอเคซอฟว่าเป็นความจริงก็คือไม่บอกเขาว่ามันจะเป็นการเคลื่อนย้ายจริงๆแต่ว่าฉันน่าจะไปตั้งไกลเลยนะครับ2โกหกเขาคือเราบอกเขาไม่บอกเขาในบางสิ่งเพราะเป็นการศึกของเราและฉันไม่สามารถที่จะกับการไปอยู่ฝ่ายเขานะครับเว้นว่าเราเลือกว่าที่จะโกหกเขาก่อนนะครับตามที่เอลก้าบอกมานะครับ
I don't know anything. Sorry.
That's too bad. I was hoping with all the time you spent skulking about. In any case, if you learn something, let me know. And don't even think about withholding information from me. Such a decision could have severe consequences.
Why did you lie to him? Kozlov will eventually find out Gleb was in the village and burn it to the ground searching for him.
I can't help you, Kozlov. I wish I could.
This is where we part ways. I hope we don't run into each other again in less favorable circumstances.
It would be better if you just left the zone, Kozlov. For both our sakes.
I wish I could, but it's not that easy. Like I told you before, we're all pieces on the chessboard. I plan to play my part to the best of my abilities. And I know you will too. Best of luck, Professor Kaminyuk.
เอาละครับพาร์ทนี้เราก็ทำภารกิจเสร็จเลยครับเดี๋ยวเราจะกลับไปที่ฐานของเราก่อนนะครับ
I'll get straight to the point, Olivier. Kozlov showed me your hidden spy bunker. Why would you do that? Why did you betray me?
Whoa. Please don't tell me you believed a word of what he said. That man's a liar through and through. Every general is. And this one's old school GRU.
Well, who'd have thought? Our soldier boy is a fucking rat. Just shoot him already. I'm tired of his squeaking.
ตอนนี้มี2ตัวเลือกให้เราเลือกอีกนะครับว่าเราจะเชื่อโอลิเวอร์หรือว่าจะเชื่อโคซอฟนะครับถ้าเราเชื่อโอลิเวอร์ฉันจะไม่ซื้อนิทานของซอฟเกี่ยวกับโอลิเวอร์มันก็แค่circumstantial นะครับก็2เชื่อโคซอฟโอลิเวอร์ก็คือตัวเท็จชัดเจนนะฉันต้องการที่จะฟังเหตุผลเขาว่าทำไมฉันถึงได้ตัดสินใจที่ต้องการอะไรที่จะทำนะครับมาถึงตอนนี้แล้วนะครับผมว่าเรากลับมาหาเพื่อนเราอีกครั้งก็ได้นะครับตัดสินใจว่าเราเชื่อโอลิเวอร์อีกครั้งนะครับ
Kozlov made a compelling argument, and all the evidence. But no, I don't believe it was you. We've been through too much together.
I'm relieved to hear that. Our warehouse must be bugged. I'll get to work scrubbing the place pronto.
It does raise some disturbing questions, though. If it's NAR, why haven't they kicked in our door and gunned us down?
You can never know the minds of people like them. Let's not worry about it for now.
Let's go hunt something, Igor. Or someone.
Hey, Igor, in case you forgot, I need someone to tend my wounds. Preferably you.
Sorry, Igor. I'm not feeling too good. It's up to you now.
So, what's the fucking plan, man?
He's over there! Over there!
I'm wounded, Igor. Can you get me a first aid kit? Appreciate it. I feel better already.
Igor, for fuck's sake, man! It hurts bad! I need a med kit! That's so much better! Woo! Thanks, pal!
Igor, you gotta help me. I'm wounded. Thanks. I usually take care of myself, you know?
Hi, Olga. I was wondering...
I'd be glad to...
Actually, I can't do it right this minute.
Igor. It's not the end. I won't let it end like this. Go. Die. Fade. Portal. Sashko asked you to destroy the Moscow Eye, or make it work for you. Your... Tarkhan asked you to burn all of his notes. Instead, you tried to find more information about me. Olivier asked you to keep your head down and only steal a few bullets from the NAR shipment. You thought it was a good plan, so that's what you did. Tarkhan was apprehended by the NAR, and you saved him from certain death. When you asked, he was glad to join your team. While searching Tarkhan's hideout, you disarmed his traps, leaving the place vulnerable to the NAR. Hoping to catch them unaware, you decided to rearm the traps. In Tarkhan's hideout, you faced a choice. Either save some data from his old computer, or burn it to prevent it from falling into the NAR's hands. You decided to take a chance and saved the data. Mikhail wanted you to help him wipe out the NAR servers. You did as he asked, but missed an opportunity to find new information about me. You saved Mikhail from poisonous gas. When you asked him, he gladly joined your team. You met with Professor Semenov, your old mentor, in the Kopachi kindergarten. He tried to convince you that he's only a lesser scientist with the NAR, and that he came to Kopachi to find some old documents. You had a hard time believing him. Time to change the past, Igor.
I'm surprised to see you here. You are.
It's Igor. You remember me, Professor Semenov, don't you? It's been a long time. I thought you would have retired by now. But I guess there's no rest for a man of science like you and me.
Igor, it's so good to see you. But what are you doing here? It's not safe.
What are you doing here, Professor? Are you really working for NAR? Do you know what they're doing in the zone? How they treat the summer shells?
Please, Igor, slow down. My concern is science, as it always has been. The politics and administrative piffle, I leave to others.
Then what are you doing here, exactly?
You don't need to worry about me. I haven't turned into Dr. Mengele. I study the local, fauna. They're very peculiar, very dangerous. You must have run into them at some point. There are reports dating back from before the Chernobyl catastrophe. It's very important that we gather every bit of available information.
Let the man catch his breath. Otherwise he may become suspicious. He was probably forced to work for NAR. That's my guess.
So this is Semenov. Very smooth, very slick. I wouldn't trust him if I were you.
The shadows, yes. They seem to have some connection to Chernobylite.
So you know about Chernobylite? Did you get a chance to study it? Perhaps we could compare notes. And what about yourself, Igor? Why are you here? This is a restricted area, as you must know.
I haven't seen Tatiana in 30 years. I seem to have some blank spots in my memory. I can't remember what happened the night of the disaster. I need to find her. I need to find out what happened to us.
Reactor number 4. That was a real disaster. Some of our colleagues paid the ultimate price for this misguided experiment. That's what happens when politicians are placed in charge of scientists. And Tatiana, such a sweet girl, and your friend Boris. You three were inseparable. I called you my 3 musketeers, remember? Look, my security detail will be back soon to collect me. I don't want them to hurt you or start asking questions.
Gorgi told you where to find the plans for the power plant, but the NAR got wind of it and was lying in the wait. You surrendered to their forces. Mikhail asked you to save his wounded business partner, and you managed to do it. He is now alive. You went to the NAR base and confronted Gorgi Semenov about his involvement in my kidnapping, but he tried to convince you that he's not a villain. You didn't believe him, and you took his life. Go ahead and change the timeline. See what it does to your reality.
I don't care about the future. I care about the truth. But I'm going to get it out of you, one way or another.
Igor, please. Let's talk this out calmly, like men of science.
What's NAR's interest in Chernobylite?
Their interest is in a potentially trillion-dollar business. I trust I don't need to explain the possibilities of a nearly unlimited energy source.
I don't care about that. They're keeping Tatiana here against her will, aren't they? Why? Where is she?
Tatiana is a patient. A very valuable one. That's what's keeping her safe. At least for the time being. NAR has done some despicable things, I give you that. They've conducted some questionable experiments on human subjects. But Tanya is different. She's special.
I researched Chernobylite myself. It has many potential applications. What are you and your NAR overlords planning to do with it?
I know you did. You wouldn't be here if you didn't. The catastrophe of 1986 was a great gift for humanity. One of the greatest.
What are you talking about?
Chernobylite opened a door to something that will change the history of mankind forever. Forever!
Energy capable of creating a singularity, multiple singularities, and tunnels between them.
More than that, it gives us access to the ones already in existence. It's like an autonomous vehicle that can take you anywhere in time and space, complete with maps. The first such route is already in place. We just need to make sure it's safe.
Tatiana Amelieva. You acted like you had no idea what happened to her. But she's been here this whole time, hasn't she?
Yes, I cannot deny it, but please, you don't know all the facts.
God in heaven, is there not a single shred of decency left in you?
I could tell you things that would turn your whole life upside down, but I don't want that. I can't have you falling apart. Don't you understand? I need you.
What are you saying?
I need you here. You're going to help me save her.
I will ask you one last time. Where is Tatiana?
Igor, please. Listen to reason.
Do you want to learn about your personal threshold for pain? I said talk!
All right. But it's still Kozlov's fault. You have to believe me. Tanya is in the power plant, I swear it. Kozlov is keeping her there. Listen to me, Igor. This is important. You understand that what I'm trying to accomplish here is bigger than you or me.
Shut your goddamn mouth! I can't listen to any more of your excuses.
You can't leave him alive, Mousy. He will thwart our plan. He will bring about the end of the world and the reign of the Rat King. Don't do anything you'll regret later, Igor. You're better than them. Remember that. More practically speaking, you might need the old bastard later.
I know the safest thing to do is to kill you, but I'm leaving you alive, against my better judgment.
Thank you. You won't regret this, Igor.
Oh, that remains to be seen. We will talk again. And when we do, I expect your full cooperation.
Absolutely. Go find Tatiana in the power plant. After, we can talk.
Georgy Semenov was in the helicopter you shot down. You helped him, and he survived. You passed Sashko's test by jumping from the window. He was impressed, and you had the chance to recruit him. He agreed. You reached the supplies, but someone else got there first. You killed him and took the food for yourself. Sashko asked you to detonate some explosives with a detonator you found. He claims they'll only kill the rats, but you can't be sure where the charges actually are. What if they hurt innocents? You took a chance and used the detonator. Sashko asked you to blow up the NAR checkpoint to avenge his brother. You hesitated because you didn't want to cause any collateral damage. In the end, you did as Sashko asked and blew the checkpoint, risking the lives of any nearby innocent bystanders. The Black Stalker accused you of being an NAR puppet. You denied it. Kozlov accused Olivier of treason, but you decided to keep working with him. Olivier may have his secrets, but he's always been loyal to you. Kozlov is searching for his nephew. You didn't tell him anything. The Black Stalker accused you of being an NAR puppet. You denied it. You reached the supplies, but someone else got there first. You killed him and took the food for yourself. Let's rearrange the timeline, Igor.
Hey, don't hurt me. I'm unarmed.
Hands where I can see them. I take it you're the traitor everyone's so anxious to find.
What? Where did you get that? I'm no traitor. I was never even with the NAR.
You'll have to be a lot more convincing than that. Those spooks really want to find you. Your face is all over the radio.
All right. I used to trade with some of the grunts sometimes. But those knuckleheads got confused about how trading works. They tried to rip me off, and...
And what?
One thing led to another, and you understand. I took a few little items to balance the account. Obviously, they didn't want the brass to find out about their little side hustle, so they cooked up this yarn about a traitor.
Interesting.
Yeah, but not nearly as interesting as you, my friend. You're new to the zone, right? You've been staying in Mikhail's warehouse. I wonder what you're up to.
How did you know that?
I need to go now. They're probably worried about me.
Who's they?
Sorry, I can't tell you that. Please step aside. I'm going now.
Sorry, but I don't like your story. Why don't you tell me who you really are? And let's take a little look-see in your bag while we're at it.
Who I am is none of your bloody business, and I'm not showing you shit.
We're both in a tough spot here. Maybe you're just a hustler, or maybe you're a spy. I can't just let you walk away.
Yeah, looks like we're in a bind, all right. Ball's in your court, asshole.
Just another stalker trying to make it in the zone, eh? You're free to go.
Yeah, whatever.
Koslov accused Olivier of treason, but you decided to keep working with him. Olivier may have his secrets, but he's always been loyal to you. Go ahead and change the past, Igor.
I'll get straight to the point, Olivier. Koslov showed me your hidden spy bunker. Why would you do that? Why did you betray me?
Whoa. Please don't tell me you believed a word of what he said. That man's a liar through and through.
Well, who'd have thought? Our soldier boy is a fucking rat. Just shoot him already. I'm tired of his squeaking.
What's this? A rat? I'll bet a buck he's a dead rat now.
You backstabbing rat. You have 10 seconds to explain yourself.
What in God's name are you talking about?
I've been to your little spy den. You've been working against me this whole time. Admit it.
I know it seems that way sometimes, but the world doesn't actually revolve around you, Igor.
Can the pretentious bullshit and just say it.
I've got my own mission here, and it doesn't concern you. Not directly. But my goals don't conflict with you finding Tatiana. I've been keeping an eye on you since the beginning. But it's because I'm on your side, Igor.
No, I can't believe it, Olivier.
Believe what you want. I never did anything to harm you or the mission.
I'll let you stay because you're still useful to me. But we're not buddies anymore. This is nothing but a business transaction now.
You're making the right call. We'll find your Tatiana yet. You'll see.
Koslov is searching for his nephew. You didn't tell him anything. Let's change the past, Igor.
No, not for me. I've done things I'm not proud of. But Gleb, he could grow up to be a decent man. Help me find him, and I will help you find what you're looking for. Who you're looking for.
This can't be a coincidence. There was a little kid, about 10 years old.
What? You'd better tell me what you know, or this conversation won't continue in such a polite manner.
It seems a shred of human decency can be found even in the very nest of evil. Tell the man his nephew is in the village.
A real hunter doesn't kill cubs. Tell Kozlov he can pick his kiddo up from the village, but I'm still coming after him.
I don't know if you believe in coincidence, but I know where Glib is.
What? If you know something, you'd better...
Easy, General. He's okay. I came across him in an old bunker and freed him. He was being kept...
I don't need all the details right now. Where is Glib?
I sent him to the Samarshell village. Matvey and his people are taking care of him.
I hope you're not playing games with me, Kaminyuk. But you don't strike me as the kind of man who'd do that. Thank you. Your sense of honor humbles me. It is a rare quality these days. This is where we part ways. I hope we don't run into each other again in less favorable circumstances.
It would be better if you just left the zone, Kozlov. For both our sakes.
I wish I could, but it's not that easy. Like I told you before, we're all pieces on the chessboard. I plan to play my part to the best of my abilities. And I know you will too. Best of luck, Professor Kaminyuk.
The Blackstalker accused you of being an NAR puppet. You denied it. You successfully brought the food back, but weren't sure whether you should tell Olga about Kostya or not. You asked her to join you, and Olga agreed. Are you ready to readjust the timeline, Igor?
I retrieved your supplies.
One more thing. Kostya never made it back to the camp. If you happen to run into him, tell him to hurry. We need him. I need him.
You should tell her the truth, Mousy. Haven't you noticed yet that secrets never bring anyone happiness?
I have no fucking idea what you think you're gonna accomplish by telling her the truth. But, yeah, go for it.
I don't know where he is. Sorry.
I was hoping you had news. Well, Kostya's a big boy. I'm sure he can handle himself. But if you meet him, be sure to send him my way, okay?
How about joining forces? Your people seem to have everything under control here. I could use someone with your skills and drive.
And I could use someone who knows so much about NAR technology. Yeah, I think Matvey can take care of things on his own for a while. Lead the way.
I'll open a portal.
Georgy Semenov was in the helicopter you shot down. You helped him, and he survived. Let's do it, Igor. Let's rearrange space-time.
Can't breathe. And my legs. Please, find some medical supplies. Help me.
We have to get you out of here.
No. They'll...
You met Kostya. He was captured and held prisoner by the NAR. He asked you to release him, but you hesitated, wanting more time to think it through. You left him to rot in jail. Let's rearrange the timeline, Igor.
Let me out and let's get back to Olga. I'll make sure you get the credit for retrieving the food.
This guy's sketchy and gives me a weird vibe. Let's leave him here. If he's as skilled as he says he is, he can make it back on his own.
All right, you're free. Head back to the camp.
Thanks. I'll put a good word in for you.
Kostya asked you to give him food for the Samoshils so he could incapacitate Matvey and run the village differently. You felt his plan was unacceptable and refused. Let's rearrange some pieces on the space-time chessboard, Igor.
You have the supplies, right? Let me take them off your hands. Thanks.
What? Those are some balls you've got there.
I really need you to hand them over. I'll give them right back to Olga, promise.
Either you tell me what is this all about, or I'm not giving you shit.
All right. Look, I've been trying to help these people for years. Show them how to run this place better, organize themselves, and whatnot.
Go on.
But for some reason, they don't trust me. They only listen to Olga and that old coot Matvey. Don't get me wrong, I love Olga. I love all of them. They're my family, and I live to protect them, even when it's against their wishes.
Maybe they don't trust you because you're a lying sack of shit. What do you want with the supplies?
Matvey needs to learn his place. He's reckless, makes decisions that could get us all killed. His reign of terror has to be stopped. I'm going to spike his food. Just give him a little something to make him a bit more, docile. Then I can make some changes around here, and Olga will finally see reason. She's under Matvey's influence. It has to stop.
Well, that's... well, I don't know what to say. So this is all about your personal vendetta?
I'm a doctor. As you know, I'll be very careful with the dosage. It won't do any real harm. Trust me. This will benefit everyone. If you help me with this, you'll always find support here. Whatever you need, I'll get it for you.
Before I make up my mind, I need you to come clean about one more thing. Did you steal the supplies yourself to orchestrate this plan?
Yes. Yes, I did. But only because of how much I care about this place. I'm willing to do the hard thing to save everyone. I trust that you can see this and will make the right call. You know you need allies in a place like this.
Trust in the great Ratcatcher's wisdom. Sometimes he guides us to serendipitous situations just like this one, Mousy. This Matvey. I've known him for a long time, and I don't trust him. He may even be an unwilling vessel for the Rat King's wrath. A taste of rat poison is just what he needs.
All right, I'll play your game. Here's the food. Just make sure nobody gets hurt. But remember, you owe me big time. I'll be asking you to return the favor sometime soon.
Absolutely. You've got my eternal gratitude.
You You successfully brought the food back, but weren't sure whether you should tell Olga about Kostya or not. You asked her to join you, and Olga agreed. Are you ready to readjust the timeline, Igor?
I retrieved your supplies.
Thank you for saving Kostya. It can be difficult, but he's family. If you need anything at all, you know where to find me.
How about joining forces?
And I could use some. Lead the way.
I'll... Oh.
Koslov is searching for his nephew. You told him that he died. Let's change the past, Igor.
No, not for me. I've done things. Help me find him.
This can't be a coincidence.
What?
You should know that his nephew...
I don't know anything. Sorry.
That's too bad in any case.
That was cold.
I can't help you, Koslov.
This is where we part.
It would be better if you...
I wish I could. I plan to play...
Olga's village was destroyed because of Kostya. You didn't tell Olga that you knew about his plans. Let's rearrange the timeline, Igor.
Sweet mother of God! Gleb!
What's going on? Talk to me, goddammit!
Your people are all dead. I'm so sorry. And Gleb, too.
What are you saying?
It's my fault. I sent him straight to his death.
No. Are you sure that everyone's gone? What about Kostya? Matvey?
The kid was safe in the bunker. Locked, but safe. And now you have a child's blood on your hands.
I found something else.
More dead?
No. It's a tape recorder. Your name is written on the tape.
Okay, play the tape, Igor.
My beloved Olga. My sweetheart. I made a terrible mistake. I only wanted you to see what I saw. That Matvey is a tyrant, that he's hiding things from us, and that he was putting everyone in unnecessary danger. I needed to weaken him so I could make things right. For us. I spiked the food. I thought I knew what I was doing, but someone mixed up the pots, and the anesthetic ended in everyone's meals. I woke up to gunshots in the middle of the night. NAR stormed the village and killed everyone in their sleep. Only I survived because I ran. I ran like a coward. I wanted to prove myself to you so bad. But my scheming got everyone killed. So this is it, my love. My confession. I was never a religious type, but I will go and ask the dead for forgiveness before I join them. It's the only decent thing left for me to do. Goodbye, Olga.
What? I can't believe it. I can't do this. I can't handle this.
There's more. This is hard for me to say, but I knew Kostya was up to something.
What are you saying?
He wanted to prove himself to you. to show that Matvey wasn't fit to lead. I took him at his word. He promised to help me in my mission.
I'm not interested in your excuses right now. I want you to go to that cemetery and find Kostya.
So you had to blurt out everything just to feel better, huh? It won't help Olga. She has suffered enough.
The Blackstalker accused you of being an NAR puppet. You denied it. Let's rearrange the timeline, Igor.
I told you to return to the UK, Igor. There's no telling.
You're talking gibberish.
You think I don't, but you're a little
How do you...
You really aren't, perhaps.
Rat, why did he...
They're using you. Why
You're insane. Listen, I never sold...
You're a goddamn liar.
It's the truth.
You're delusional. He made you.
I was never anyone's... You're as much up...
Yet again, you know nothing at all. Perhaps it's... You've been gotten into you. You think you...
So it was you. It has been you this whole time.
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh,
this is...
It's Sergei.
What?
My name is Sergei. You see, I accepted it, but I never truly knew except that I wasn't born.
I don't follow.
I always felt there was no way for me, but when I heard the black storm...
You're saying you...
It was like a damn bird. I remember my child. You would tell me better about the king. I remember my daring the KGB.
You were the KGB?
Hardly. I was assigned to the Duke when I found out. I remember to my former colleague, the things they did to me. Sergei, that's when I finally woke up.
I'm sorry, Tara.
I can't trust you.
What?
This is different. You confirmed it yourself.
Please,
No. And you are at Semenov, me.
What are you talking about?
Ask yourself, who are I? Pity.
I have something to tell you, Igor.
What's wrong, Olga? You don't seem like yourself today.
I'm totally fine. I've been having these terrible headaches lately, but never mind that. I've been reconsidering our arrangement, and I've decided I need to go.
What do you mean? Go? Go where?
Don't play dumb, Igor. It doesn't go with your big brain. I'm leaving. I joined you thinking you represented the change this place needs. For us, for the Zone, for the Samoshels.
I care about you and your people, Olga. You know I do. I helped you, didn't I?
You only helped me when it meant helping your own cause. I tried to reason with you. I pleaded with you. I tried to get you to see things my way. I hoped you would help me, even if we don't agree on every detail. Friends do that for each other, you know?
But I am your friend, Olga, and I'm trying. What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you anymore, Igor. That ship has sailed.
Sailed? Right. Can't you see I'm your best chance?
I thought so too, but something happened recently.
What something? What's going on with you, Olga?
Shut the fuck up. Nothing's wrong with me, Kimanuk.
Come on, Olga. We've been through so much together. Are you going to throw it all away because of some misunderstanding?
You still don't get it, obviously. You promised to help me and instead you shit on me and my needs. My people's needs are critical. They're facing new dangers every day. The Lurkers, NAR. They need my help at this very moment, not whenever you get around to it. I lost all my hope, Kimanuk. You took from me the only thing that kept me going. But thankfully, she found me. She found me when I needed her most.
I have no idea who you're talking about, but I really do want to help you and your people. And I will. Just trust me.
Going to ask you a question, and I need an honest reply. Can you do that, Igor? If you had to choose between Tatiana and the others, what would you do?
What kind of question is that? It's not that simple.
I will make it super simple for you. Don't think, just answer.
Bullshit. This isn't a zero-sum game.
I knew it. I've got my answer.
Olga, please, I don't understand what you're saying. I'm not under any obligation to save the world.
No, you're definitely not. You're just a selfish guy who passed up the chance to help others, people who needed him. You failed me, and you failed the Samoshels. You also failed her. You just don't know it yet. I wish I'd never met you, Igor Kimanuk. Perhaps we'll see each other again. Perhaps not.
All right, Igor, what's next?
Hey, Igor, in case you forgot, I need someone to tend my wounds. Preferably you.
So, what's the fucking plan, man?
Igor, it's not the end. I won't let it end. You met Kostya. He was captured and held prisoner by the NAR. He asked you to You and your team had two options for dealing with Koslov: kidnapping and interrogation, or killing him. You made the choice to kidnap him. Kostya asked you to give him food for the Samoshils so he could incapacitate Matvey, and you thought he had... You successfully brought the food back, but weren't sure whether you should tell Olga about Kostya or not. You asked her to join you, and Olga agreed. Are you ready to readjust the time?
I retrieved you.
Thank you for saving Kost. If you need anything...
How about joining forces?
And I could lead the way.
I'll...
I have some...
What's wrong, Olga?
I'm totally fine. I've been reconsidering...
What do you mean?
Don't play dumb, Igor. I joined you thinking...
Look, I admit I've been preoccupied recently, but I can do better.
You've had plenty of opportunities. You almost never used them. I tried to reason with you. I pleaded with you. I tried to get you to see things my way. I hoped you would help me, even if we don't agree on every detail. Friends do that for each other, you know?
But I am your friend, Olga, and I'm trying. What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you anymore, Igor. That ship has sailed.
Sailed? Right. Can't you see I'm your best chance?
I thought so too, but something happened recently.
What something? What's going on with you, Olga?
Shut the fuck up. Nothing's wrong with me, Kimanuk.
Come on, Olga. We've been through so much together.
You still don't get it up. My people's needs are critical. They need my help with this. I lost all my hope, but thankfully...
I have no...
Going to ask you a question. If you had to choose between
What kind of question is that?
I will...
If you insist on putting it that way, of course, I'd choose Tatiana. Every time.
I knew it. I've got my answer.
Olga, please, I don't understand what you're saying. I'm not under any obligation to save the world.
No, you're definitely not. You're just a selfish guy who passed up the chance to help others. People who needed him. You failed me, and you failed the Samoshels. You also failed her. You just don't know it yet. I wish I'd never met you, Igor Kimanuk. Perhaps we'll see each other again. Perhaps not.
Everyone, it's time to hit, but this time we're smarter, and I know we can do this.
What about that black mass?
No, but...
I like the pep talk, Professor.
Yes, we do. This is much bigger than...
One organization,
Igor. I can't support a plan that doesn't have...
You think I'm gonna back out now?
It's your choice if you don't... I appreciate your trust. We can't time and again. NA will dress somebody up as an... We have 2 NAI...
You should take someone who can...
You're not seriously thinking about...
On second thought, I think I'll do this on my own. Keep things simple. NAR must have a skillful hacker. Looks like we're missing I need someone to cut...
Firearms are my preferred...
Thinking it over a bit more. Last but not least...
I've been watching these assholes fight the...
I don't really think we need... Does everyone know what... I thought it through, and we're not ready yet. We need more time.
ครับวันนี้ก็ต้องขอจบการสตรีมเท่านี้ก่อนนะครับวันนี้เราก็ได้คนได้ออกจากทีมไปเรา2 คนนะครับซึ่งเป็นคนสำคัญทั้งนั้นทั้งอัลก้าแล้วก็มิเชลนะครับเอาไว้พัดหน้าเราจะเจาะเวลาหาดิดไปพาเขาทั้ง2กลับมาอีกครั้งหนึ่งนะครับสำหรับพาร์ทนี้ก็ต้องขอจบการสตรีมเพียงเท่านี้ก่อนนะครับพบกันพาร์ทหน้านะครับเราจะพาเขากลับมาอีกครั้งหนึ่งครับโปรดติดตามชมในคลิปหน้านะครับสำหรับคลิปนี้ถ้าชอบหรือว่าถูกใจก็ช่วยกดไลค์กดแชร์กดติดตามกด Subscribe นะครับเพื่อเป็นกำลังใจในการทำคลิปต่อไปนะครับสำหรับวันนี้ก็ต้องขอจบการสตรีมเพียงเท่านี้ก่อนนะครับพบกันคลิปหน้านะครับสวัสดีครับ